Whoops! Whoopsie-daisy there, folks. I had it on ending stream from last time and didn't change it over to beginning this time. So we're going to jump right into it, and we're still on this. So, Oseo, folks. Allergies, not feeling well. I've got a headache. So, and I have not had my coffee. So, with all that said, Oseo, everyone. How y'all doing today? I am Crow, your entertainer for this broadcast, and welcome to today's episode. Today's stream? Whatever. We'll get there one of these days. Or maybe not. Maybe that's going to be a thing for the openers. We'll never find an opener. Anyways, today we're doing Space Engineers. Oh wait, have I? No. I just realized, have I saved recently? Game is already saving. Okay. So, I've got her working. City's up there playing with the red dot generator. She's having fun. Updates on this. I stripped out all the laser pointer bits to put in a azimuth thrusters because they look a lot better, and I get a red flary things. Yes, that is the technical term for them, red flary things when I go up. And also, it actually gives it a nice contour. I don't got that kind of just blockiness to it anymore. And I went into a creative mode and just welded it all up because there's no way I was taking this out unless it was all welded up, because I needed to know if it'll work or not, and it actually works pretty well. I replaced that big honker with two. I went back to the smaller Mac Cannon. I just installed a smaller one. As you can see, I'm using the recently uploaded in a popular antennae mod, and I found some interesting weapons to actually go here. Since I'm getting away from the BattleTech ones, and these are actually turrets, so I don't really have to worry about it as much. I've gotten rid of some of the weapons because of a photosensitivity, because they just hurt my eyes the way they flashed. These shouldn't be so bad. They are turrets. They have a limited degree of mobility. These will hurt your eyes, but not so much as to cause any problems like with migraines or like epilepsy or anything. Why is that not yellow? Yellow, not blue, yellow. It's the other one. That's yellow. Yellow. What about what's back here? These are black. No. They need to be yellow. Yellow. No. I actually wanted turrets on this to begin with, but I couldn't find any that actually would work beyond the nipples here. Yes, I called them nipples. Deal with it. Once I under here, I'm like, those look like nipples on udders. I'm like, yep. Bullshit. This area is typically go away. Freaking. Why is it on top chat? Live chat, folks. Live chat. Top chat hides things. No, I don't want that going there. Okie dokie. Just yellow. She no like black, she like yellow. Can't get it down like Tom Fox does, though. I believe formerly of Rooster Teeth. I wonder if it was anything I used to watch. Okay, so what I need to do is load this thing up. Going down. So you won't go over. Why won't you go over? Go over. No, not I, just that. Go here. So or I wonder if I just Mac. No, that won't work. 600mm Mac rounds. Ooh. Okay, so remember, this is not going to be an alphanumeric order. There we go. I'd use the connectors, but the connectors are only one way. And there are actually like 2 or 3 different versions of the 600mm rounds, so I actually have to put in the Mac. I am curious as how one actually wards off. No, gosh. Go away, fly. That's not enough rounds. Especially if I'm firing in staccato. I just want to say it was down here. Hide empty. Oh, here it is. That should be good enough on Assembler 2. Long Tom rounds. Ew. That makes me question. Sorter, whitelist. 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 Forcibly reload these suckers. Whitelist. 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 Yeah, I figured it. That. Not blacklist, whitelist. Blacklist. 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 That's blacklisted. 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 Let's just look at the backgrounds. Let's look at lung toms. And deuterium hasn't been shunted out. It's blacklisted. I'm actually a little bit hungry, y'all. Which is weird for me in the mornings because usually I'm nauseous. Or at least when I get up and for a few hours thereafter. I'm actually wanting some homemade oatmeal. Which is just basically boiled oat. No, not just boiled oats, but some actually homemade Quaker Oats oatmeal. No, not some more. Just some steel cut oats made just boiled up and made into oat, basically my own oatmeal. Get your butt in there. I actually went with these weapons because they're the only ones that'll really go through the mech warrior ones, the battletech ones, because they're the only ones that'll go through small conveyors. No. And I will need a very good compliment to these. Knowing how trigger happy I am. Because I plan on being away from the base a little bit. Because I feel a little bit too cooped up here. I need to be scouting for like platinum. Excuse me, folks. And I know I can make my own, but no. I was thinking platinum. I just want to get away from this place. I just want to get away. Okay, so what do you mean you won't go? You'll go in the assembler. Not the assembler. You'll go in cargo, right? You go in cargo. I'll be relying on you more than I will be the max, so what the hell am I doing? No, because they won't. If I turn the sorters off. No, I'm not risking it. I'm not risking it. I have to find kind of like some infrastructure. I want more than like 50 shots of these things. I know, this is why I don't... Ooh, give me that. Give me. And I'm probably going to need a lot more ice. Not what I wanted. Well, I kind of wanted that, but... There we go. 60 shots will do. For now. Seriously, 100. $100. Why is the grinder field still on? Hit the big red button and shut it off. Fine, I think I'm telling myself I am ready to get the hell out of here. First things first. Blueprint it. Okay, shield deflector emitter. Okay, stealth drive, control module. Not so much. Charge. What's my how much power? I have exactly 1 gigawatt. The control module, let's go away. I do that. That's too much. That's not seeing that appear. That's right there. No, I'm not seeing that appear again. Let's bring this down to here. Right there. There we go. 60. 65. Okay. Now let's tinker with the shields. Shield controller. Megawatts, yes. We're actually operating. We could have about 60 megawatts. Actually, you could have we're operating on a gigawatt here. There you go. Okay, so high reflectivity. Can't tell. Let's get some height. There we go. No, I gotta set it to always on. Shield emitters, shield control. Always visible. Okie dokie schmooky. Not the color I want to use. Shield controller, come down, and highly reflective. I want it to be. Of course, it's going from this. I want it to be green, always visible. Show the shields. Okay, megawatts. Auto management status on. Antennae on. Assemblers are off. Thrusters are on. Thrust overrides off. Batteries are set to recharge. Cargo. Connectors. Drills. Gravity engines. Grind repair systems. Let's make sure the grind repair systems the way it should be. Okay, that's for welding. Do not use a ignore colors. Actually, do not use ignore colors for welding. Actually, yes. For welding, use these exact colors that I'm using for grinding. Janitor, it's disabled. Okay. Go show area. Oh, I'm not doing that. Sounds like going to go like down. Yiddles. No. It's assemblers. Can I adjust the sound? No. Okay. Just going through a cooperative mode. Drills. The sound is like. Let me drop the sounds like here. H tanks. This is basically final flight check. Inventory. Yes. Auto refill. Stockpile. Thrusters. I'm keeping these damn things off until they're just there to be there, to be honest. Heat sinks. Terminal. Hydrogen engines. Landing gear. Auto locks off. Use for parking. No. Lights. Leaving the color alone. Radius. Yes. Offset. Yes. No blinking. Leave that alone. Unifices all the way up. Because they're freaking lights. Mac plates off. No. Not auto lock. Not used for parking. Maximum radar. AI control. We do not target neutrals. We do not target unknown. Well, no owner. Focus fire. No. Shots delayed. I may be making a mistake. Most likely I am. Broadcast. Disable broadcasting on those because I only want the one up front for now. O2 generator. Just toggle those blocks off. No, I actually want the lights on them. CO2 inventory, yes, check autofill, push H2O2, autofill. A power plant, which is basically all everything. Reactors, auto push, deuterium, missives. Let's make sure. Uranium, V8, refineries are currently off. They're in turbo thruster, repulsor lifts, they're on. Shield control, shield frequency. I'm not doing anything to shield frequency. Emitters. Enhancers, which you can only have one at a time. Generators. Automatically push pull, which entities may pass through. No! Only friendlies. Long toms. Inventories. Which is that? Okay. Sorters. Okay, I've already got the sorters down. I'm making sure automatically push pull. Let's put the push pull. You don't got the drain all on. You don't got the okay, you got the drain all on. Stealth system. Weapon the Crusader, that is on. Advanced mouse control, okay. EMP system, which, let's face it, it will stay on until, which is basically those little headlight flare things, which I just like the look of them. Those will remain off until dire circumstances require them to be put on. Mouse, because they lag, they mess up with my suit's electronics, and I hope I am not muted all this time. Good, I am not muted all this time, because oh boy. EX blaster, okay. Final flight check. Gravistar pulse laser. Long tom cannon. On. Mac. On. Mouse kill it. Low power, that way it goes faster, but if I do high power. No, low power. Needle weapon, needle gun turrets. Not as in the Halo, but that would be great. Control, shoot, test mode. Track angled motion. AI, objective mode until disabled. Any motion. Dude, up to 6 kilometers. subsystems. Power. Repel mode. We don't do neutrals. We don't do unknown. Okay, terminal. We don't do that. Any. Just force a reload. Aiming range. That's basically yeah. Short range. We do power. Point defense. That's basically to take care of any missiles, rockets, or anything really annoying. Like flies. Where's my fly assaulter? So I can pepper that thing. Maybe a snake or two. So that's on. Point defense is auto. AI control. Point defense is up to a kilometer. Does not do that good. Targets projectiles. Point supportive point defense. Targets meteors. Spartan plasma cannons. Not what you think it is. Not Halo. It's entirely different. Okay. Yes, it's that. Beacon. I'll just have it show here. Screw the Malkoran Annihilator tank. No, this is the Booper Snooper. Broadcast range out to yeet. This actually needs to go up here to the field of brain. Oh. Yeah, I didn't actually really go through everything. Weld only. Little grind. Yeah, I didn't go over through these. Where's that power? Power block. Power over ship controls. Okay, weapons. Controllable guns over thrusters. Okay. Hit current. And hit current. There we go. Actually, let's rename these. Place name. These blocks are going to be currently turned off. That antenna. Beacon camera. Okay. Camera channel. Basically, I'm just going to leave this. 200 meters. Oxygen tank. Ah, that go crack. Leave all that on. Ration production unit. That can be turned off. What? Leave that on. No, just turn the ration production unit off. Shield module. Surely. Have any missives? No. Because that is actually for that down there. The missives. Blow. There, shield. Showing terminal. Yeah, riveting ain't this. Stealth drive. And survival kit. I think the only thing we do not have is our coffee from Mr. Coffee, but Mr. Coffee's not on board, so let's save this. Let's make another blueprint. And let's get the hell out of here, folks. Make sure. Ew. It's not good. It's not good. It's not good. I'm getting thrown back into my helmet, folks. Let's descend to 5 meters. Let's actually turn that off. I was hoping to get whatever was there. So, what, something's up here. Something's labeled wrong. Something is labeled wrong. Six clusters, heatsink, heatsink. Still, heatsink. Probably a sorter, maybe. Something sorter. Okay, sorters. the icons. See if they're misplaced in the group. The way they're named. Because I had those freaking off. Camera. Battery 4, battery 5, battery. Why is that basic refinery? Let's go. Okay. You're on. You should not be on. This is why we test things out, people. I don't say guys, but that's more like dude. It should be more dude than guy. Let's increase it to 10 meters. That way I really have the cushion when I come down for pushing. No, I'm getting really pushed back here. Come on. Down. Am I going down too far? Nope. There. That's why I have an artificial horizon on the on the screen there. We have here. That's a lot of cannonry. There seems to be becoming annoyed with me for some reason. I can't understand why. Let's find out what exactly it is. Let's find out what kind of cannonry it is. I kind of recognize these. These are fun ones, but not for me if I got hit with them. That would explain why my shields flickered there and kind of went orange. My base shields, in fact, and that's things working on gigawatts. Grind, baby, grind. Well, I deal with the deal with this. Oh. Oh, they even had a Tesla. That this actually does lightning damage. And I have lightning damage turned on. Oh, and they actually had it on the underbelly. Those deviant little... Because I actually want to play with lightning damage. No, I need to go down. No, no, too far down. Now I want to turn these shields off. I'm going to try to start flying a just in first person because got to get used to flying this building. You're a city all the way from over here. Uh-oh. Do I do too much light? 'Cause I thought I saw it going poop poop. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted. It just basically to dissolve. No, I actually want these welders to grinding welders to be actually a little bit more noisier so I can actually hear it from the inside. So about there we go. I think we're done. Anything I can weld myself up with? Nope. What do we have here? The other part of it? It's just this is one of the standard flyovers. Not too high, huh? Uh, Still too high? No, we're sinking. Don't worry about it. We're sinking. No, I think it's still too high. There we go. No, it's not on. That's why. We're sinking! Okay, so I actually want this to be louder. So I can't tell when the welding's done. Work's done. Reinitialize my shields. Fire on that mountainside. Ooh, there's fire down here too. What goodies are we going to get? Can't see crap because of my helmet. But I like the suits too much to change it out. This almost looks Scion. No. Is this Necron? Always do that. No, this is Scion. Scion Destroyer. Swear they're out to get me. Yeah, I'm increasing the noise on that because I cannot hear when they're done or not. For a moment there, I'm like, I got Necron? Or Necrons? Crack me open a cola. Sam's Cola. Prefer RC if I'm going to go with the cheaper colas. What you gonna do? Left aside. Let it do its work. I'm waiting for the warriors to be thrown out. Right now it's just destroyer, destroyer, destroyer. Come on, give me a warrior. Scouts! Look, I understand. This is what I would do. I'd send all my destroyers, all my hovery things out and just start pelting them from like a few kilometers off, but it's not going to work with me. You're going to have to Zerg rush me. just a little too far out for my tendrils to get. It's got to weigh, it's got to calculate. That way is home base. I don't want to go to home base. I'm tired of being cramped up at home base. I want to go looting. Not necessarily shooting, but looting. I need to make a compass. Well, not make a compass. I could make a compass. But would it actually tell me exactly in what direction to go? But as in, put a compass on my head. Gyro. So that flickering. So mainly steel plate and a glass. Okay. Maybe in just a few interior, right? Small cargo container. Yeah. Let's see. Here. Pull her up to about right here. Here and boop. And let it go after it. Okay, who did this? Probably me. Bumping into that. Still got God mode on. That deflector shield did nothing. Nothing. Small tubing. Yeah, you're still gonna fall. You know, dude, you're still gonna fall. Just within range. Nothing, 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 nothing. I'll let you do your thing while I do my thing to for you. Hopefully I'll get in the supercharger. Hey, hey. It's always something with you, ain't it? At least it's relatively easy to repair. Okay, I'm not hearing any more grinding, so switch to a repair mode. That'll do that. Looks like I'm on the hunt. So, shields. Dr. Shield did nothing for me. Energy Shield did nothing for me. The only one I can rely on is actually my actual Energy Shield. Ooh, is that a refinery? I think that's a smoking hot refinery. Sweet, too bad but it's got good parts. Ooh. Oxygen. Well, ain't this just a mess of steel plates? Each. And it's gone. Fire on the mountainside. If I don't see anything else of interest around here, I will. Stop doing that! Mountainside. I'm already feeling the change to how much change of for a how much weight this has got in it. Turn that off. From when it was basically empty. Well, I don't know if that's purple or blue because it's kind of going along lines, but it's a refinery. And that's either a conveyor or a cargo. That's a battery, and it's inoperable because the phasers aren't firing at it. Assembler, but it's just nothing good. I can't get any good work, get any good parts. Not in grids, as in like just salvage this entire thing, which would be nice. I don't expect these to survive because I actually deliberately target those to make sure they don't survive. But can't see anything in there. Okay, so it's more like, why can't I get any good construction components? No, actually, yeah, why can't I get any construction components? All I'm getting is steel plating. Going down. Oh, it's off. May help if I turned it in. On. That's back there because it's difficult to reach. Unlocked. Recharge 100%. That's unlocked. Yep, job's done. Yeah, imagine actually the Blacktron from Lego actually having something like this. Just come in by the power of imagination. The sun's leaking through. The power of imagination. Just coming in and being able to take apart your blocks, or just blueprint it, take it apart, store it into their ship, and just leave in like within 30 seconds. Because actually, that's what I would think they're actually capable of. Because remember, the Blacktron were never brought down. The toy line, the space series was just ended. There was no conflict resolution like on Mars, life on Mars, which went into where there was actually peace between the Martians and humans when the other Martians appeared. Did we? No, not even construction components. We got construction components! Yeah. Ooh, we got a refinery and an assembler. I think this is the other half of that ship over there. Or the other half of that ship, or that piece, that piece, that piece, that piece. Multiple halves make a full part. Or like with Bionicle. Technically, Bionicle's a whole lot of this universe, that universe, inside of this, outside of that. Great legends. Once you understand this universe is actually inside of is not actually a universe, but But this is actually, believe it or not, as much as I don't announce it. This is actually what I'm playing right now. The kind of like semi role playing. This is actually still Lego Space Wars. I'm right now kind of semi softcore role playing as a member of the Blacktron Syndicate. We have just developed the Booper Snooper, and people are at our basically a Sarlacc black site, and nobody's allowed to talk about it because we keep shooting them down. Here on Mars, and we may or may not have, this particular character may or may not have been responsible for the ending of this of the Lego test guy team's development of the Solar Snooper on Mars, because they were getting maybe just a little bit too close to development of the Booper Snooper. I'm just speculating here. Seriously, what the heck did the tower shoot down for all these assemblers and all? If anything, I would have liked to have captured it. There we go. Ooh, that means Flash. Going up. I lost it. I know it wasn't this. Okay, we have an AI controller, we have buttons, we have a door. We have nothing. They have nothing to sell. Would you like to buy a bit of nothing? Because apparently the apples are a lot worse than the nothing. Go to work, my pretties! And it's starting to storm outside, folks. Thought as sleeping in until 1 a.m. was quite odd when I'm now starting to get up at noon. Would like to know who what faction this belonged to. But now it doesn't have a beacon, it has no power. Maybe I should have my disruptors target command blocks instead of just power. But if I can get them to target power, then it all comes crashing down. Anything else around here? BTS Pooper Snooper. The Blacktron the Blacktron Syndicate. Turn those off. Well, if it was doing hydrogen, I bet it's on fire. Fire. Is that Lavrin or Lauren? My eyesight's bad. I'm gonna have to go to an optometrist. As my doctor highly recommended. Bring her in from this side. Just in case. Yeah, meteors, meteor. Okay, I'm not getting anything, so ooh. Here. Cracky baby. Oh, dude. Tix laser. Oh, goes in here and he comes out. Ew. What components do you have? Metal grids. Ooh, superconductor. But I don't get the top steel plates. Well, at least not all. Only I get all but 2 of them. Crap. Hydrogen thrusters overrated. Sliding door. Wait. Gravity components! Jump drive, folks! Jump drive! I could actually rebuild this if I wanted to. I don't. I could. That what makes 5 jump drives in this entire save in this entire quote unquote playthrough. LMG array. Ooh. Reactor component? AMS. No, that's a detector component. Okay, I'm less thrilled about that. Superconductor. Ooh, refinery. And that. Okay, that's 1,000. That's 1,000 a still plate. I can't argue with that. Hi, the oxygen and hydrogen's burning, so what about the modules? Dude, we got the modules intact. After my complaining, we got modules intact. If I was the kind of person that scavenged whole parts instead of subparts, basically components, I just take this stuff. But I'm not. I'd rather build it myself. Unless it's the assert thrusters, which what's some cargo? Nothing. There is nothing. Yeah. All on here is only thing I would be willing to salvage if I was at that stage for the Air Guardian would be the jump drive. However, I have by disassembling this and along with like the 3, maybe 4 other ones I have. Vision rail cannon. Oh, wait. That's Prototech. I cannot make this. I cannot make this. What's the ignore? What's the I was saying there's nothing on there, but looks like somebody was in got a hold of something from the foundation. Okay, weld. Yeah. You want to know what? This is. I'm going to have to So I am going to. Controllable guns disable. Controllable guns disable. And hope this right here does not really damage it to the point where that Prototech machinery below power cells becomes inoperable. Matter of fact, can't do anything right there. Matter of fact, I'm going to build up around it right now. Matter of fact, what I'm going to do is I think it wasn't below the hack line. Mine. And now I am going to get the steel plate. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. And I'm going to very much like an ignore color for weld and grind. This is my first piece of prototech, folks. And I'll be damned if I'm going to lose it to the AI. Incompetent, my own incompetence, yes, I'll allow that. But not to the frickin' AI. Okay, that should not damage it. As a matter of fact, get your butt over here. I'll even cradle it. As I said, this is my first piece of prototech. There we go. That'll come off. It'll probably slide over here. Now I'm going to have to check everything else. That jump drive prototech. The detector. Okay. They had a thruster. Or is it a hall? Oh, it's a hallway. That's how they do it. Like a hallway coming up through. Piston. Okay. Yeah, I see. That's how they have an internal. Doing it that way. Part steel 2, metal grid. Unless this was foundation, which, if this was foundation, why would they be using standard and not... That wouldn't make any sense. And if you frickin' screw this up for me... Not close enough. And it's raining. Oh no! Bots! They don't know where to go! Yeah, I get AI enabled. And of course they're doing that. Well, actually, that helped a little bit. Well, the bots, they're flitting about. Question, can I pick this up? No, too heavy. Wonder where that bot went to. Okie dokie, Smokey. Don't screw this up. I'll even do the rear, which is heavier. I'll even do one more. 100%. Very much like a camera for picking these things up, but I didn't think about that. It's a very awkward situation. You know what? Screw this. And you want to know what? Turn on the refineries. I know I'm sinking, but eh. Why are the drills not? Oh, don't tell me. The way I had them piped up is no longer the way they're piped up. All my cleverness. They're no longer piped up. They're no longer piped up. And on my cleverness, they're no longer piped up. I am not abandoning this piece of prototech. You can go. Over here. You can go. One thing keeping all this friggin' thing together, and I went and screwed it all up. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Wait for it. Let's see. It's 5. Can't do it that way. I have no interior plating, which I was going on. Good, I'm getting some interior plating. I'm like, why is my drills filling up and not emptying? No. Just want to go wonk. Cause they're filling up and not emptying. Okay, so come up. On. Okay, so five, 8, 5. Why are my drills not emptying? Oh, idiot me. I forgot to put on to weld. Oh, that burned. So those are unable to access cargo. Why are they unable to access cargo? Why are those unable to access cargo? Fine, I will. I won't even do that. I'll do this. Okay, that's 5. That. So this is actually supposed to go down into here. Why are you not going down into here? It's supposed to go shit. Brain clear. Is it automatically push pull? Because the drills will automatically push and pull. Will automatically push. This is coming into here. This is coming into here. Okay. There. And a ore should be able to travel through small. Woo! That got me. Ore should be able to travel through small conveyor. Not want to give up on that. First piece of prototech I'll have to snub my nose at? No, thank you. I'll just grind it. Right over here. That's 5. Son of a! I felt that static. That lightning was right on top of us. Woo! Give me a moment, folks. As a matter of fact, I'm going to call it quits for today. We've only got about 1 more minute left, but woo! Folks, this is the end of today's episode. Do what you normally do, because that lightning strike was right on top of me, and I felt the static electricity off of that thing. So until next time, why into the arena unless you have? Why into the arena if you don't have to? Until next time, catch you on the bounce. Later.